Dude, that's twice that's the problem.
Can you explain the story? Like you came in to get gas, you can't anchor, hold on to a dock like this
but
because
we just call the
when you get here, you have to go to a designated reporting site.
All right, guys, we're here on the St. Lawrence River. This is my second last day of practice here. The day's kind of short because we had to fix a lot of stuff on the boat. It's big waves, big water, takes a toll on your equipment. But we're out here now, and I'm just scanning around trying to find which isolated humps out here have groups of fish on them. But I mean, there's just so much stuff out here that fish could be on. They could be in 60 feet of water out to 10. If you look at the map, they could be all over this river. It's pretty insane. We have a 100-mile long stretch from the lake to where we're launching at in Messina. And right now I'm just looking around trying to figure out what areas are productive and where I could make a run to and try to catch some fish in a short amount of time, because whenever you're making a big 2-hour long run, you don't have that much time to catch them. So I'm just trying to make sure I can run somewhere that I know has a good population of fish that I can adjust on the fly with. So stay tuned, guys. Should be a fun tournament.
What's up, guys? I'll be narrating the rest of Dylan's tournament to give you a better idea of how it all unfolded. An early boat number on day one meant he could start on whichever spot he wanted without someone sitting on it. It also meant he had 2 hours less to fish than the latest flight. Torn between his two main areas, he decided to start on the closer of the two. Still, a 50-minute run. He started the day on a shallow 10-foot flat, where the current positioned groups of smallmouth on clumps of grass and rock. It didn't take long to locate a group of fish on the jerkbait.
That one?
Yeah, a little bit.
You want that?
Yeah.
That?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Fortunate for that fish, smallmouth and treble hooks don't get along so great.
Oh, Jesus, that's the kid.
That was a painful 4+ pound loss.
Dude, he I had him to the net and he dove down into
Nah, you're good.
got out of it. They see the net and they just say, nope. Another one?
Yeah, I got the freaking smallest one. Gosh dang it, dude. Behind it.
Was there?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got them to all come up the first time I came. That.
Gotcha. Don't go back and forth in the water.
Thank you. They're so hard to fight.
Yeah, they are. They're like little bodybuilders, man. They're freaking strong. The good one.
I can't tell. They're fighting
Is
back.
he taking drag on you?
What the?
That's a Walker. That's a good Walker too. Good one. Nice.
Wish that was fast.
I'll tell you, if that was a smaller, that would have been freaking good. Is that your first one, or you caught a couple?
No, I've caught a bunch. Clayton has so many.
Dude, that right there is just like fish tacos bunch. Fishes a lot of dirt up there.
Yeah.
He did really good last year. The frickin', what do you think? Fourth or third or fourth, I think. Is that in the on Champlain? Oop, you got one?
Yeah.
You want a net?
No.
No?
Noticing the size of the fish had diminished from the day prior in practice, Dylan moves to a different side of the flat in hopes of relocating some bigger fish. The move quickly paid off with a 3.5 pounder.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
That day, there was a fine line between working the jerk bait too fast away from the fish and not twitching it fast enough. He hooks up again with a 5-pound beast.
I'll take the net.
Got the net.
I hate finding these things on a stinking jerk bait.
I hear you.
This is the most stressful thing in the world.
It is extremely.
We got one hooked.
Dude, that's twice that I almost jumped out of that net. Hey, it's in the net.
Thanks, bud.
You're welcome. That's that jerk bait, man, with them nets, man. That's the problem. They get close. Don't get too hot. Take a deep breath. Relax a little.
With 4 hours left to fish, Dylan heads further upriver for some quality bites. He stops for gas on the Canada side. But what he thought would be a quick refuel turned into an hour-long fiasco with Border Patrol. He had not checked in with Customs prior to coming into Canada from the U.S.
Were you guys in Messina this morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we launched out of there this morning.
That's where there this morning?
That's where our
Yeah, we have to
the
be
tournament.
back there by 2:45.
Okay. Okay. He just thought you guys might have been coming from within Canada, which is a different story. But
No. Honestly, there's a major tournament going on. There's almost 200 boats out of there.
okay.
Like, honestly, I didn't even realize, like,
It's because we ran so far. We just need to get gas to make it back.
Yeah. Where did you guys go?
We came from Messina. We stopped in like Morristown area to fish, and now we came up here to fish.
How are you making out?
he's got a good 5. I don't have anything yet. I blew up my reel earlier and had to retie, but he's got like 17, probably 18 pounds. We need a couple more, and he's probably gonna, do well.
Okay. Fisherman, can you explain the story? Like, you came in to get gas. You can't anchor, hold on to a dock like this.
All right, you guys are all set. Thank you.
Thank
be
you.
safe now. All right.
Take care.
Tell everybody as well. Will do. Thank you.
Fortunately, the officers let him go without a $2,000 fine.
Let's go fish.
We will have about 3 hours to go smash.
Good one.
Yeah.
With just an hour left to fish, he makes a key adjustment to drift deeper 40-foot humps.
Ooh, that looks heavy.
Yeah, that's better one.
Is it a walleye?
The bass.
Dylan's co-angler hooks up with a massive drum.
I don't think it's a bass, he said. hope they're. If that's a giant, you're on your own. But I don't know what this is. That seems like a good one.
Can't tell. Oh shit, yeah. Here, I'll net mine and then I'll get yours. Alright. That's a freaking unit. You. Uh-oh.
Good one?
Brings me back. Yeah, can I get the net?
Yep.
I don't think it's a net. That guy. Oh, yeah.
Definitely needed that guy. That's a good one. That's a big one.
That's freaking good, dog. Dude. Thank you, Lord.
Uh-oh, what happened? Did you get my line? Oh, he swam through my line. Kind of crazy.
Here, it's
Yeah,
it's
I got
just-
you, Bob. I got you. Well, though.
Yeah. Dude.
Good one?
I don't know.
Sounds it. That's fucking oh, dude. That, I think it went off.
Dude, every single drift.
Huh?
Every single drift. Alright, let's roll.
DETAINED. Wintermere, Florida Pro. We got 5 of them. 5 in the bag. Solid bag. Young, up and coming angler in the sport. Pushing that 20-pound mark. 18-15, Dylan. Got yourself in 20th place, man. Good work. Appreciate it. Reese Tremaglio.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for staying tuned to the end of the video. Unfortunately, my day 2 footage got completely corrupted, so I got nothing from day 2. Just typical GoPro stuff right there. But hopefully you enjoyed some of those fish catches and crazy experience running an hour and a half there and back and getting stopped by Border Patrol for an hour, which apparently if you go from the US side to the Canada side and you touch a dock, you have to check in with customs. So definitely don't make that mistake. But those guys are really nice. They let me go without any kind of fee or having to search my boat or anything. They're pretty understanding of the situation. But just to go over my 2 setups that got me through that tournament, had almost 19 pounds the first day and then almost 18 the second day, which is just, they're really just average bags for St. Lawrence River, which is crazy to think about. It's really not that easy to just go out there and catch all those 4-pounders that people do, but that place pumps them out every tournament. Even when it's fishing tough, the weights still go up every year. It's crazy, all the pressure. And yeah, anyway, so here's my 2 main setups. The first of the 2 was this jerk bait. I was running it on 10-pound line, deep diving jerk bait in a perch color, and that was to target some of those fish that were pulling up to the shallow areas with the current. Anywhere there is rock or grass, any kind of high spot on the flat that kind of broke up the current, there would be a group of fish on it usually, especially if there was bait around, yellow perch mainly. And that kind of only materialized for me a few days before the tournament. I started to see a lot of fish up there, and it just got better and better, really. The days prior to the tournament practice, I was catching 21 to 23 pounds on that jerk bait, and I left a lot of fish out there, really. I don't really know what happened in the tournament with that. I definitely got some key bites, caught a 5-pounder the first day, lost a 4-pounder. Then the next day, I lost some more, which that's something I need to figure out with those treble hooks on those smallmouth. It's really hard to keep them pinned. Maybe my rod was too stiff, but I mean, this is a medium, really more of a medium light action rod. So I don't know, maybe I could go lighter. Maybe the hooks I was using didn't have a big enough barb, something like that. But that's definitely something I have to look into next time I'm up there fishing for smallmouth. But the next setup, and it was kind of 50-50 throughout the whole tournament. This was whenever I went out deep later in the day for some of those fish out on those points and shoals, 30 to 40 feet of water. And this is a cool little bait that I was making throughout the week. Just taking a piece of plastic and running those little skirt strands through it. I really think this profile imitates a crawfish, and it's just something different for them to look at down there when they keep getting pestered by all the Elite Series guys and the Bass Pro Tour guys and then the 200 Toyota guys. And I was running that on anywhere from a 1/2 ounce to a 3/4 ounce weight, depending on how heavy the current was, which it sounds crazy because that's a size of a flipping weight, but you really needed it because the current was really strong, and to even just get down there, you had to have at least a 1/2 ounce in some of those places, up to a 3/4. And that was a big challenge for me as an out-of-towner going there. And there's no generation for the current schedule. You can't call any dam. It's all natural current from coming out of the lake, and it all moves down to Messina. And it's really determined by the wind and the wind direction, and that's something that I think gave the locals a big advantage there, or people that have been there a lot, because they really knew how to adjust to that wind and what it would do to the current and where the fish would set up, because it seemed like it would all change by the day by the wind and the current. So yeah, you hear me say current a lot there, but it's crazy fishing a place that has that much current, because you almost can't even keep your boat still there. Like if you spot lock, your trolling motor is going to be on 100 in most of the places. Some places it can't even hold, and it makes it a challenge to try to stay on top of the fish. You really have to make a drift over where you want to go and try to control your speed and just keep your bait under the boat. But yeah, it was a really fun event for me. I learned a lot about those smallmouth in the current, and I hope you guys learned something too. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next one.